everybody, it's Stephanie. Thanks for tuning back in. I am doing a catch-up in my daily journal. So we're going to kick off where we left off. It is April 8th, and I have my little doodle image. It is a bee. It took forever to draw this one. I kept drawing it nice and big and fat, and I didn't like it, so I was so happy I finally got it done. I'm participating in a challenge on Instagram. It's like oodles and doodles or something, and I'll see if I can remember to place it down below the handle. And every single doodle image that you do, here I have another one. Here, this one is a banana, and it's a little it's taken off its peel, and it says "Let's get naked." I saw that on Pinterest, I think, and I just had to recreate that. So I did a little doodle image on that. But basically, the goal is to doodle for the month of April, and every single doodle image is, kind of, in the color form of yellow. Alright, so moving on, I pulled out a stamp set that is not good. I think it's called The Good, the Bad, the Ugly stamp set from Citrus Twist, and this day was annoying. It sucked. I think I wish I had I have so many ideas to make my own embellishments, my own ephemera pieces, just because, or like collage art, because I had, basically, that's exactly how it felt. So I'm just doing some stamping from there. There's what could possibly go wrong, a good grief, and then censorship, because obviously I needed to censor some of the words that I was saying that day. But on this day, I actually recorded 2 different videos with the intent to share. I think it was like a Tuesday. And I didn't write I didn't stamp out the days of the week this time around, so I'm gonna have to go back when I realize it. Some of them kind of say Friday to say Friday and stuff, but I would like to have the actual day so that way I don't forget about it. I have to remember, I like to just have it there, so I'm gonna have to go back and stamp out the days of the week. But it was a rough day. I had, like I said, recorded 2 video process for Traveler's Notebooks, and when I went back in there to check them out, it kind of showed me that they were there, and then when I started to look deeper into it, they were gone. I just placed a new SD card on my phone, and it turns out it was damaged, and I was not a happy camper. So that's why I used that stamp set there. If I had snarky stickers and things like that, they would all make it on there, just throw up all over that page, because it was just one of those days. But what did make me happy on that day is I finished another book. So after all that, I still read every day, and I was able to finish another book. So it wasn't all bad, right? All right, we're moving on to April 10th. This is, I believe, a Friday. My husband took off of work because he had to do another job somewhere else. So his regular job, he had to go do something else. But that only took about an hour of his time. The rest was basically he can be home. We went ahead and took off and had lunch somewhere. We had Taco Bell. We had gone, I think, about a month ago to Taco Bell, and I had this, what is it called? I think it was yes, it was the beef burrito, and I gave him some, and he liked it so much. So we finally got a chance to go and get it, because he had already ate his meal, so he didn't want to. I think he did still order one, actually, that last time. But so we went, and I had my toddler with me since the older ones were still in school, and he was really good. So we kind of considered that like a lunch date, since it doesn't happen very often, of course, with the toddler. We gotta take things in stride, and he did really good. He even ate a whole taco. He had a little regular crunchy taco. Of course, he ate it, kind of weird, because he ate all the meat first, and then he ate the taco shell. And that's exactly how my middle child eats. He will eat out of a sandwich. He'll eat all the bread and the ham, and or just the ham and then the bread. Even if there's he likes to have mayonnaise in it, some mayo. He'll eat it just like that. I was like, that's kind of gross, but okay. So these kids are just so weird. And also on this day, I managed to get to do a quick trip at Joann's, and I picked up this book right here, actually. Is this a book? I think so. That's why I pulled it out to check out, to see what I can use. I woke up pretty late this day since we slept late, and I was starting to feel it. This was a harder week. I lost my routine due to my son. My son wasn't taking his afternoon naps. He was sleeping late. He was trying to get up late. It was just, there was no structure, no routine. He was eating more and we're potty training. So like, I just felt like there wasn't a structure and therefore it messed up my regular routine to get things done. And then yesterday, the day before, the two process videos that I did, they failed, so it got me kind of behind in a sense, and I just felt like this week, I failed, I failed at adulting, and it was just one of those days. But oh, I also got that sentiment there. That's quote. It says, "I don't rise and shine. I caffeinate and hope for the best." That's exactly how I felt these last few days. And I got those from the Silhouette store. You can buy, I think it was like a bundle deal, 24 different quotes, like all about coffee. Normally, I think it's at 30 something bucks or 25 bucks, but it was at $7.99. That's how much it came out to. It probably would have been a little cheaper the first 24 hours. They also like do a bigger discount, but I don't know when I saw it. But anywho, so I just love having those coffee quotes and some witty, snarky, and things like that, just to help reflect the mood of the day, because it changes. It's so fleeting. So many emotions, guys. So I'm looking through, I'm kind of marking both, the April 9th and the 10th, and I'm going kind of back and forth. I know what I want to, write and stuff, but I want to have it to where I decorate it as much as I can, and that kind of fits the day. April 10th, what do we do? Oh, so April 10th is a Saturday. It's so horrible. We tend to really slack off on the weekends, especially where we don't have our routine as high of a structure since there's no school. We let the kids sleep in a little more. I sleep in, especially since I'm not getting enough sleep throughout the week. And we eat out. We ate out this day too. We had McDonald's, and I love hot and spicy and the fries from there. Oh my god, they're so good. So I pulled out this washi tape, kind of like giving the vibe of these two spreads, because that's the same washi tape on the bottom portion. Want to talk about it? It's on the left side, and then we have the drinks and those extras. I think it's fries before guys, but same thing, right? Oh, those fries are so freaking awesome. I love them. That's my weakness. And then that sticker on top says, "I think carbs may be my soulmate." The amount of food that I ate that day was, it was so good though. I love hot and spicy. And we hadn't had them in a while. Oh my god, I'm trying to talk here, guys. But we also went for a walk. We like to go to, I think our mailbox is 2 houses down, so we'll go for that walk. But we also went further the opposite side because we had a new lot that's up for sale. We wanted to check it out. And my middle child had got a kite with his allowance money, so he wanted to do that for a little while. So we were outside enjoying the nice day. A little hot, but still enjoyable. Moving on to the next day. This is Sunday, April 11th. As you can tell, I have my stenciled dates already there. It saves me some time to have to get those done. I pulled out the Happy Planner sticker sheets. These all fell out of the pack, so I just have them loose. I was picking through them, and I knew I wanted to decorate this. This is when we celebrated Easter. Now I know this was not when Easter was, technically, but our family normally does it the weekend after for numerous reasons, but the majority reason is because a lot of them either have other family that they want to go to, and some more than likely they can't even get off work. So many people request to have Easter off that they end up getting stuck working for it that day. So to make things easier, and if you have prior plans to meet your in-laws and stuff like that, we just always celebrate the weekend after. And that also helps out with purchasing all the Easter stuff, but at a discounted price. That wasn't as successful this year, since I feel like they didn't really stock up on a lot of things with COVID and everything going on. There wasn't that much of a steal in that grounds of things, but it was still. And actually we had a couple of people that got sick. Some kids got sick. There's a little bit of a stomach bug going around, and so we didn't really get to do a gathering like we normally do of just the cousins and stuff together. But we still celebrated with the boys. We gave them their Easter baskets, and we did a little mini egg hunt in the house. They wanted it to be done in the house for some reason, and so that's what happened. So I'm just grabbing out a ton of stickers from that and kind of decorating the outer edges. I actually also wanted to remember, I'm going to be writing down that I had the boys dress up like twins with the same shirt. And I loved it so much, but now I feel like my mom, because my mom used to do that for my sister, and we used to dress alike. She used to dress us up like twins all the time, and I used to dread those days where I'm just like, okay, I guess, but I became that mom, guys. I didn't realize it till after I'm gushing over the photos, and I'm like, oh my god, they're so cute, they're twinsies, and then I just paused and I froze, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm like my mom now. Which is not a bad thing. I love my mom and everything, but it just made me laugh so much. Really quick here, I showed you the doodles that I had to draw, which could have been yellow, but I drew them a little in black, some stars next to the date. I even drew some white ones on the actual color of the blue. However, you couldn't really tell, so that's why I drew them in black next to the date. This day was rough, guys. This is toward the end of the previous week, so I'm hitting a Monday, and I'm all kinds of just. I know my schedule's fudged up, and I feel it, and I was overwhelmed. I felt pretty lost, and just a failure. There was just too much to do, and I just mean that like around the house, and I mean like all the projects that I had in mind to do creative wise, as well as around the house. And then with my son, I'm having such a hard time with him. Just not even a hard time, is just more time consuming and kind of like draining, because I'm doing staying up late with him, and also, with the other ones, getting up early with them, because the latest we let them sleep is around 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock, and that's not what we like to do. But it was just, I felt, what's that quote? I have a few quotes that I want to write down on here, but that quote, I'm going to use my typewriter to say, well, my emotions sure rode shotgun today, because I just feel like everything was heightened. I couldn't pinpoint it all. I think it was just the lack of sleep. The coffee wasn't helping, guys. I just need this Monday to be short. So that sentiment, that phrase was perfect. This is also the day where I was just so frustrated, so drained. I showed you my doodle at the port. I'm covering that fish up. But that day was just such a day that I felt so, what's the word I'm trying to find? Like, when nothing's going your way and you have no control over anything. I made control over something, so I decided to work out, and I felt immensely better. I did feel better doing that, even though I'm sore, days later. I'm now sore as I start working out more. I'm happy that I did it on the worst day. I don't know, I guess I feel like if I can't help and I can't fix, like when I'm sick, I tend to clean the entire house because I can't make myself feel better, but I can fix the house in a sense. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but so I think controlling my body and working out was the one thing that I can do. So I decided to work out. And oh, there was another quote too. It says something along the lines like, 2 weeks, you'll feel it. 4 weeks, you'll see it. 8 weeks, exactly the inspiration I needed. It doesn't seem that long when you think about it. When I look back 6 weeks, I'm just like, it's been 6 weeks. It doesn't even feel like it, or 8 weeks. And so I guess that's kind of just what motivated me to start working out. So out of that bad days, there's still something that I can reflect and say it wasn't all bad. Moving on to April 13th. This is such a bright layout. I loved it so much coming in. I put these stickers on as well, and it's like I got out of bed another day, and I just wanted to reflect. Like, I got up at 6 a.m. It's been days since I've been getting up at 7:30. I miss sending my middle child to school. My husband does it. He does it all. He's so amazing. He just steps right in when he knows I'm not 100%. And I just feel bad though. So to do that today, and letting him sleep in, I just like, That I put those little ribbons there. I don't remember what the second one said though, but it said something good. It said, I made healthy choices today. Oh, okay. You know, like that sticker on a little progress each day adds to big results. This was day 2 of working out. I was already sore from doing all the squats that I did, and my legs felt like sticks. Well, actually, no, it's actually the 3rd day where it starts to feel that way, but it was already starting to get kind of sore and tender. Like I was already kind of like, ow. That's pretty much how I have to say it. But anyways, also on this day, there was a new release for Ali Edwards. If you don't know about Ali Edwards, you know, it's like Project Live, December Daily, scrapbooking. She also did she does story by the month kits where there's specific stories in mind for you to help document, you know, your stories. And I really, really got inspired with the new story she's releasing, which is evenings. So it made me think of like 3 stories to document, but in a different form, since her kits are like Project Life, so they're like 3x4s and 4x6. I felt like I wanted to share these stories in a traveler's notebook size. So I just wanted to reflect and put that on there that, you know, I may not be using her products. I'm still inspired by her approach on documenting and scrapbooking specific stories. So I just wanted to mark that. All right, I'm moving on. So this right here, doing these few pages, it's April 14th, so that's why I'm moving on to the right side. I'm not gonna finish it on the camera just because the day's not over. But in hindsight, I'm looking at it now. I so wish I didn't place this number right here, because if you look to the left, it says April 13th, and then when you look to the right, it says 1/13, and it throws me off because I'm just, you know, experimenting, trying, you know, new things. I put the date at the bottom for April 14th, along with my little rose doodle there. But it just looks weird. I don't know. I may cover that up, but I liked it there in the corner initially, until I realized that I was like, wait, I look at it like I do a double take. So I'm like, why do I have the wrong date there? And then I snap and I'm like, oh, just kidding. That number 1/13 is actually just my weight. I originally weighed 115. I had a goal weight of 100 pounds, and this was before my last pregnancy. He's now 2 years old, and I I haven't went back to my goal weight, which is something that I want to head back to, but not just on weight wise. By the way, I am like really short. I'm like 4'8", 4.5", so I am overweight, and I don't feel it. I mean, I do feel like I am overweight. I don't feel energetic. I'm tired all the time, and I know it has to do with my other habits as well. So I'm just trying to get on a better mindset for my body and myself to be able to hang. I have 3 boys. I need to be active, and the summer's coming around the corner. I have a 2-year-old who's very, very, very active. So I'm just trying to get fit. And especially I'm placing all these quotes and these like uplifting mantras because I am so sore today. This is the 14th, and it's hump day, and I'm like, I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. I quit. But at the same time, I mean, you know, the motivation may not be there from the 12th, but I still need to be persistent. So I need to do the discipline part. And these quotes right here just help me so much. Like, you know, I end up putting another circle here, and it says, punch today in the face. I'm like, I'm so mad. Each time I'm going to be cursing as I do another squat. But, yeah, so I just had so much fun. I did grab out a ton of the sticker books more than anything, but I am planning to do my own embellishments, like with my stamps, and also do some printables and collages that I might record. Let me know if that's something that you would like to see. Oh, right here, I like this sticker, but it no longer matched like the color scheme I had for this day. So I kind of put it back. I was kind of bummed, but hey, for another day. But let me know if you'd like to see that, where I make some collage art and embellishments out of stickers and stamps and printables, because I want to do some clear stickers as well. I just feel like I keep looking for things to grab, and I don't have it. Either I haven't made it, or, I need to make it, which I don't have the time for. So at that moment, I need to make time for it. So let me know if that's something you want to see. and I can share that with you guys. And if you can also share where you get your embellishments for your ephemera pieces for your journals, I would really appreciate that because that'll help save me some time. Here I was just checking really quick for my doodles which one. That was supposed to be a fish. I'm going to read you that. And that was the rose. But they believe this completes everything for the catch up for the week till April 14th, which is today. So I'm showing you really quick here of it all completed. Little things here I added. These are two little images of two little girls, but it was basically to mark the relationship of my older son and my youngest son, but I don't have two boys, so I just made that work. All right, here it is. I hope you tune in for the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.